and here's Tigertank 2, and as some of you might have noticed, earlier this day I kinda went online and I wrote that I really want a replay because I just couldn't find one that was good enough. And lucky enough, Pizza Ente sent me a replay. It's a very short replay, only 7 minutes and 48 seconds, but it's on a random map, and the random map does look nice. And the two players are Pizza Ente, obviously, which if I translate it, it's German, is computer duck, and he's playing against Bebilitor. So let's see what happens. We're at 20 seconds and we're gonna instantly start there. So if you're watching this as an audio commentary and not on YouTube, please stop the MP3 file. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And very interesting is the fact that Black did not build a power well. What do you think about that, since you're the Black player?
Well, to start off with Night Guard, I think he wants to keep off energy so he can swap and still do other stuff, because if he would have built a power well, he wouldn't have that much energy anymore to swap. So now he's retreating and is building that wall here, so he definitely does not want to fight that nomad. And I think he built the wall because he wants to take the right side, which on that map is quite important, while, well, on the left hand side you might add something. Yeah. Whoever goes to the left side has no real brain of what to do there. Anyway, now the other guy built a wall there too and is already going tier 2, and it's pure fire. What do you think is gonna be his first offensive on tier 2?
Well, lots of things possible. Probably a Skyfire Drake. Would expect that, just like normal. But yeah, I mean, lots of stuff is open. Oh, there, one of the Renegades cards. I can't say it's the first one, since the Night Guard is also one. But what do you think about the Soul Splicer?
Soul Splicer, quite nice for defending, since it A, gathers corpses, and B, then heals your troops if there are enough corpses around. So he sees that the enemy might want to attack here with an Enforcer, and yeah, Nox Trooper is not so gonna die because, well, okay, he's gonna die now. But the Enforcer has been taken over by the Night Guard, which is getting killed now by her own troops. And yeah, now that Nomad just died, and now there's another Enforcer to kill the own Enforcer. Yep, there he goes with that blow, and now the Forsakens are under attack and now go into rage mode because they see they're so gonna die. Now there's Soul Splicer taking up souls. He can do it on an area on the battlefield. Now here another troop of Forsaken, so he sets them instantly in aggro mode. So he doesn't care at all if they die, because with Soul Splicer he just gets such a good defense. Now there's Scythe Fiends, probably gonna get taken over by a Night Guard, as I'd expect them to. Well, I expect that to happen. And now again Soul Splicer on that area, and then he doesn't care about the Forsakens who are dying. He's even happy about that. And as I said, Scythe Fiends being taken over by the Night Guard. And you've said Skyfire Drake, but I doubt that, since it's even a better target for the Night Guard to take over. So now Enforcer, and what do you think is gonna happen now?
Well, Enforcer's definitely going to want to try to get that Soul Splicer because, yeah, that Soul Splicer has collected a lot. But Forsakens there, two of them using their abilities, so now dealing a ton of damage. So let's see how much it might get down, even though the Soul Splicer might survive. Don't forget, it is a very short replay, so it's probably going to be a lot to the advantage of Pizza Ente. Ooh, another group of Scythe Feed. Probably another Night Guard right there. Let's see if the enemy Night Guard, which is ex-Night Guard, which got taken over, what is going to happen with that one. You're probably going to want to kill that Night Guard because you don't want that many Night Guards against you when you're Black. So let's see Forsaken use there, how you defined it before, it's aggro mode, even though it's not the ability's name. The ability's name is Frenzy. But there we go, Night Guard took over the Cypher Feeds as it took them back. So now there's a Nox Trooper there in the middle trying to go at Cypher Feed. Cypher Feed have the small damage modifier, not to be forgotten, so you're not going to want to play out that many S units when they're against you. Let's see if the Cypher Feeds die. Well, there are another Forsaken with the extra damage. So with the Soul Splicer, like you said, a really good defense. What do you think that Night Guard's gonna do?
taking over that fire dancer. Yes, and she did. Though now he has to think of keeping her alive. Okay, since the enforcer attacked the wrong one, it ain't that much of a problem. But it taking over fire dancer is just something that is really a social. Now there's a wildfire to kill those Forsaken. I'm not sure where this is really cost effective, especially since there's Soul Splicer who just collects the, well, all that stuff. And now the fire dancer is attacking the power well, and I don't think that she can get down before the power well dies. So token over fire dancer are really hard to counter, especially with on fire. And now Forsakens are dying because of the fire, but they still don't really care, especially since they're getting healed a lot. Yeah, fire dancer getting healed, attacking power well. Yeah, now she's even getting support from those Forsaken in the frenzy mode, like you said, and he might go tier 2 now. So you see, yeah, on the right top he's going tier 2, and it's a black orb. So let's see how this is gonna turn out. Enforcer probably wants to attack that fire dancer, and do you think he will be successful?
Well, there is actually the pain link on him, so on the fire dancer, so that saved the fire dancer because she would have definitely died without that pain link, in my opinion. So let's see another enforcer right there, right out of the box, and obviously Forsaken try to attack the enforcer, and they're probably gonna get him before fire dancer even gets attacked. Fire dancer now has unholy power on her, so that really means she deals a lot of damage, and if she can attack one more time, no, the power well is already down, so now she dies, but there are what we could only define as 2 power wells gone, so that's bad for your void power if you are now playing as Bebilitor. I hope I said that right. And now Army of the Undead attacking, so yeah, what do you think about that?
Well, Army of the Undead, at the moment it's on the watch list, but I don't think it's really necessary to nerf this card. It's very annoying, and in the end can turn out very nasty, but here you've seen he only used it after he had a huge advantage anyways. So to actually use it you need a little advantage, because you need it, if not that way, you need a Embalm Shrine to actually get enough corpses and all that. So I think it's a really fair card. Here another one. He should think of making makeshift towers, which almost every fire deck should have actually. And yeah, at the moment he can't really defend. He has over 240 power. I'm not sure why he's not spamming the stuff now. He does, maybe a bit late, and is going onto a counter attack, which is I think one of the effective ways to counter Army of the Undead when the enemy cannot sustain it, but he can. So what do you think is gonna happen next here?
Well, looks like there's a monument that's gonna fall pretty quick there. Has another 200 life and it's gone. So that would actually pretty much decide the game. A power well gone, a monument gone. Yeah, that was pretty much it. At that point, there was not much you could have done there as Bebilitor. So really nice, really fast push. Also, the Soul Splicer really did help to keep the Fire Dancer alive, and also to keep one Shadow Mage fighting and winning against an enforcer that was attacking her directly. And it's definitely a good idea to think if that's not worth investing in if you're playing pure black.
Yeah, another thing in this game, it showed a bit that Night Guard is still overpowered and should get on the watch list. And yeah, that's me saying it as a black player, since it should be restricted not to control tier 2 units. You have enough stuff as pure black to deal against tier 2 already. Night Guard, or just nerf it. I can't say exactly how, but at the moment it's just overpowered, because as you've seen, Fire Dancer who gets taken over is almost a free win if you have some heal in the form of a Southsplicer in your back. And it's also very nice against Scythe Fiends. I can't say much more because I hope this card is getting nerfed, but another nice thing of this replay was, as you said, Soul Splicer, a thing that is great for defending, and as you've seen he just spammed Forsaken, let them die, had enough corpses, and then could go on a rampage with units that simply would not die. Have you anything left to say?
Nah, let's make it a 10-minute video. This is Tigertank. And
That's Mergar signing out.